let me guess, you just did a pretty sick cliff drop with your snowmobile, but you have no idea how to save that GoPro shot and keep it forever. Rather than saving it on your phone, you want to put this file in a place where you can always have it for safekeeping. And maybe you are dabbling into the thought or the idea of having a YouTube channel and you have so much content that you want to share with the world. But where do you start? No need to worry, because today I'm going to teach you how you can save your videos, and we're also going to talk about the first step when it comes to starting your journey as a content creator when you're a sledder and you're a dirt biker, because chances are you have a ton of footage, you just don't know what to do with it. And first, hey, I'm Angelisa. I am a snowmobile and dirt bike enthusiast. I am also a content creator, and I've been capturing content for the majority of my life. I absolutely love to film. I love to film my sports. But just like you, I had no idea how to save my footage and keep things organized so I can always come back to it when I need them. And I learned these tips the last 3 years, and I'm excited to share with you what I've learned because it has made my content creation so much smoother and better, and I've been able to stay consistent, which is key when you are building out a YouTube channel or being consistent on social media like Instagram and TikTok. I'm excited to take you along on this journey on how you can start saving your footage properly and make content creation just so much easier for yourself when it comes to sledding and dirt biking. Because let's face it, we are constantly filming, or at least I am. So here's a list of items that I believe you should invest in when it comes to saving your footage and keeping it safe. Okay, so number one is a computer and a laptop. I don't want you to use a tablet. I don't want you to use an iPad or your phone. Those are no longer a place of storing photos and videos. The last thing I want you to do is scroll on your phone trying to find that epic send you did last year when you're doing, let's say, a before and after shot. No, we're gonna do this the smart way and the easier way. So number one is a computer and a laptop. I use a MacBook Pro because I'm a designer. I just find it very user-friendly. That's just what I know. Number two is external hard drives. I want you to invest in external hard drives. This is probably the most important thing. If you're going to take away anything, it's external hard drives, okay? We have hard drives that look like this, 2 terabyte. I have a ton of these. I have more. This would last me a season until I started filming for YouTube. Then I had to upgrade to a bigger hard drive. So I have an 8 terabyte hard drive, and I also have a 10 terabyte external hard drive. Okay, so external hard drives. Number three are memory cards. You've seen these guys. They are either in your Canon camera, Sony camera, also the micro memory cards that you would find in your GoPros or Insta360s. So you're going to need those. You're also going to need a memory card reader. Okay, so if you don't have the attachment to plug into your computer to the GoPro, then you would get a memory card reader. So basically you just pop in your memory card and then you plug that into your computer. Okay, so memory card reader. Next is a USB attachment. So if you have a MacBook Pro, mine's a 2019, chances are you have no more USB ports. I don't know why they've done that. So I had to go and find these USB attachments so that it works for my computer. So I would plug my USB attachment in, and then I would plug it into my computer. So you might need a few of those, right? So this is another one that, yeah. So invest in those if you don't have USB ports. And the last one is time, okay? I need you to take this seriously and I need you to book it into your calendar. I know it sounds silly, but honestly, when you stay committed to uploading your footage, then it's just gonna be so much easier and you're gonna have empty memory cards the next time you go out. So Whether you're filming on the weekend, I want you to schedule in on a Monday, either before work or after work, where you give yourself time, an hour, to upload everything into your external hard drives, okay? So if you're going to take away anything from this, computer, external hard drives, time. All right. So some of the items that I have listed, I do have an affiliate link with Amazon. That's where you can purchase them. So I will leave links in the description box below so that you can order that external hard drive or those USB ports or adapters, that sort of thing. All right, so we're going to pop up my screen and we're going to take a look on how we organize folders. Yay, my favorite thing to do. Okay, all right, so now that we have the external hard drive, we're working on our computer and we have those adapters, card readers, we're ready to start organizing our footage. Okay, so we're going to open up our Finder window. Now again, I'm on Apple Pro, MacBook Pro. And here, I have a couple hard drives already hooked up. So I have my 8 terabyte and my 10 terabyte hard drives hooked up, ready to go. I work off of my hard drives. I do not work off of my computer, but that's just me. Everyone's different. All right, so within our hard drives, we are going to start to create folders. Okay, how do you create a folder? Well, you can hit that Control button and you create a new folder, right? And you're going to name that something. Another way that you can do that is you go File, New Folder. Let's call this folder videos, or let's call this folder 2025, okay? Because we're starting the new year and now we can start organizing our content. Okay, so within that folder, we're going to be creating a ton of folders. This is where all of your current or your future videos are going to reside in. This is their home. Okay, so in 2025. So we're going to create another folder. This is the way that I want you to start organizing folders to keep it easy for you to come back to, okay? We're going to start our folder with an underscore. Next, I want you to date this within the month number. What I mean by that is, let's take a look at the calendar. We have January, February, March, so on and so forth. Well, January is 1. February is 2. March, 3, so on and so forth. But I want you to add a 0 in front of that 1, and there's a reason why. Okay, so 01 for January, and then I'm going to put in January, and I'm going to give it a date. Let's say I filmed on the weekend of the 4th and 5th. Okay, I'm going to go January 4th-5th, and I'm also going to give this kind of a name so that I know what this folder is all about. If you don't remember dates, then this is where it comes in handy of what you did that weekend or whatever day you were filming. So for example, I went to Brandywine, which is a local sled zone here in Whistler. So I'm going to put Brandywine. Okay, so that I know I went sledding both those days and it's Brandywine. Okay, we can go a step further and we can start to organize folders of different cameras we've used. For instance, I might have used a GoPro. I might have captured a few photos on my phone. I might have busted out my vlog camera, which is a Sony A6, so on and so forth. Oh, let's say my husband Kenny, he filmed me doing something cool. Well, I'll also organize that from Kenny's phone as well. Okay, I want you to, what I want you to do is, after you've done a day of filming, whether it's during the week, whether it's on the weekend, whatever, I want you to come home And to do this step, to organize, I want you to create that folder. I want you to give it a date and then give it a name. So let's say the next time I go out to film, it is in February 02. And let's go February 21st. I don't know why. I think that's Family Day for us in BC. Family Day. Let's say we go sledding as a family and I capture a ton of content. That is how I'm going to start organizing. Notice how the more I start to put folders in, that everything's going to start organizing itself because it's not alphabetical. It's organized in numbers, which is key because you want to see things from the first month to the last month, which is December, which is 12. Okay, so this is how we stay organized. Take the time to create the folders, to date them, and then also go a step further and start organizing your shots, like GoPro, videos from other people's phones, from your phone, other cameras, that sort of thing. Now, I want to show you some examples here. So let's actually go into my older hard drive, which I still have set up here. And I want to kind of show you. I want to show you what I started with when I started filming back in 2022. Okay? This is so unorganized if you're looking at my screen here. So in videos 2022, look at how unorganized this is. I have to scroll and I have to remember dates of when I captured that sick wheelie or my wheelie guard. There is no organization. This doesn't work for my brain, and it just makes it hard for me to find videos of that certain thing or that certain product or that certain technique that I did. Okay, so it wasn't until 2023 you'll see that all of a sudden I became a little bit more organized, and then it became easier flow when it comes to content creation. So we start at the first month, which is January, the second month, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and then October, November, December. I want to also show you, there was I think this is such a great way to show you how I stay organized as far as different camera goes, which is, where is it? International Female Ride Day. Okay, so International Female Ride Day. Well, I had 2 days. That was a full weekend. So day one, I have dirt biking. And then all of a sudden, my folders are drone. We had a drone camera. We had GoPro. We had phone. We had Sony A6 and my Sony A7, right? And then, oh, look, I have a folder for photos only. Then we also went sledding that day. I have it organized as a Sony A7 GoPro, Jessie's point of view, because she sent me some shots, my phone, and then also another camera. So on and so forth. I know this is tedious, but it just helps in the long run. And especially if you are going to start working on longer form content when it comes to YouTube, you can go back and pull clips, like B-roll clips from, the past, from a couple years ago. Or, you could do, this is a great way to do a before and after. Let's say you did a technique on your snowmobile back in 2022 and you failed, and then you finally did it this year in 2024 and you succeeded. Well, how cool would it be for you to showcase both of those? And because you stayed organized and you stayed true for the last couple years, it's going to be so much easier to find those clips. Again, when you are doing a longer form content and you're talking about products or services, and let's say you have some videos of you riding when your sled setup wasn't correct and you can really see bad performance or bad body positioning on your snowmobile. Well, you can pull that, use that as an example. I have just recently been digging into the archives in my hard drives of 2020 and realizing that I have a ton of footage that I never used on Instagram. I used it on TikTok, but not on Instagram. So guess what? I am repurposing all of the footage that I have filmed in 2020. And I'm using it now in 2024 and continue doing that in 2025. A lot of my B-roll that you see on my videos is from 2020 when I did my big film, women's only snowmobile films. So I just want to show you, the importance of staying organized. And this is how we can really build out strong content. We can be strategic, and also our memory cards are going to love us after. Your future self is going to love you because you unloaded your camera, you unloaded those memory cards, you charged your batteries because you're ready to go the next time you decide to go sledding. Let's check out 2024. So I started off with, again, starting that -01 for January all the way through, and then I ran out of storage in May. So that's when I got my new hard drive. And now you'll see, once I go over to my videos, you will see that I started in May until the current date, which is November. And oh, look at that. There we are. November 11th, November 28th. How to save footage 101. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I want you to upload your footage. I want you to download your footage. I want you to airdrop your videos that you have on your phone, on your tablet, and put it where it needs to go, where it should belong. This is a home for all of your footage so that you can always come back to it when you need it. This is an archive. Document everything and keep it somewhere so you can always come back to it. And it's just easier to create content in the long run. We love a babe who is organized and who takes this stuff seriously, because building out content can be overwhelming and it can be hard. And it's only hard because we haven't set up ourselves for success to create that content. I hope that this video has helped you. I hope it inspires you to stay consistent. And if you're going to take away anything from this video, take away the hard drives, how important those are, and the time. I need you to spend time in uploading your footage and taking care of it, labeling your folders, using the underscore, the month, date, the month, whether it's in January, so you're going to go 01 underscore, then the date, January 4th, and then title it with the name of what it is you did that weekend. Again, this is going to save you a ton of headache down the road. Your future self is going to love you for this, and it's just going to make your content creation so much easier and better. And you're going to really see the benefits in the long run when you do start to save your videos this way, because your videos should have a home to go to. All right. Until next time, keep killing it safely out there. Be the vibe, and I'll catch you guys next week.